Welcome to the LU Moment, where we showcase all the great events, activities, programs, and people right here at Lamar University. I'm Shelby Rodriguez, Public Affairs Manager here at LU. And guess what, guys? Welcome back to this week's show, right? Okay, so listen, I have a very special guest joining me today on the show, Gordon Williams, Operation Manager for Lamar University's television studio, also known as LUTV News. Gordon, thank you for joining me on the LU Moment this week. Gordon, I have to know, how long have you been here at LU? Because I see you everywhere. I feel like you're everywhere. How long have you been here?
I started school here. Well, let me go back.
Go back. Take us back.
In a summer program
Mm-hmm.
after my junior year of high school called Minority Scholars Institute.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction to Lamar.
That was a long time ago because I know. Yeah, because Dr. Titus was a mentor in that program.
Correct. So
Yeah.
I met Dr. Titus,
Uh-huh.
Dr. Fitzpatrick,
Uh-huh.
Dr. Bernice Monroe,
Mm-hmm.
and that program was amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that grounded me to this university.
Really?
So, because I made these connections and was able to learn from all these great people within that month,
Yeah.
I decided to come to Lamar.
Man, it's funny you say that. I don't know if you know Alaric Harold. He was also a part of that program.
So Alaric Harold is my best friend
Oh my
from
gosh.
Cleveland, Texas. So we grew up together from age of 4 on up.
Really?
We went to Lamar together. We went through the same program.
Uh-huh.
We talk regularly once a week because
Yeah.
we're good friends.
Oh my gosh. Small world. Small world. And so you've been here ever since, huh?
Yes, I graduated, worked at Channel 12
Yeah.
for the year 1998 to 99, and then I came here to Lamar.
Man, so how did you get involved with LUTV News?
When I was in school here, I had the opportunity to create a music video entertainment show called G-Sharp.
Yeah.
So we were described as the MTV for Beaumont.
Oh, I love that. A little bit of history here.
Yeah, any celebrities that would come to campus or to town, we would do our best to go out and interview them.
Yeah.
We also had music videos.
Yeah.
We would also hit community events. Spring Fest at that time was the version of Cardinal View
Yeah.
that we have here now. So it was an opportunity to highlight the university, but also show a different side of Lamar, step shows,
Yeah.
different organizations and what they were doing. And we would go out into the community, go to the Salvation Army and do a show from there. So
Wow.
it was always community outreach.
Yeah.
That we were doing. My professor O'Brien Stanley and Dr. Elliott, who's no longer here, they were
Yeah.
huge mentors. And the job came open here in 1999. So,
You've been here since 1999 with LUTV News.
yes, working here.
Working here. Oh my gosh. So you've seen a lot evolve on this campus, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. So how has that experience been for you? Because we're coming up on our centennial year next year. Since 1999, that's a long time. How has things evolved, especially for LUTV?
It's interesting. I have a conversation with students all
Yeah.
the time that the faces change,
Yeah.
but the personalities stay the same.
Oh, kind of that history repeats itself type of feel.
Very much so. The students are consistent in wanting to work hard and
Yeah.
learn their craft, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
The equipment has gotten better. We recently had a milestone here at LUTV News, and there were some former anchors who sent in videos, and there was
Oh, wow.
from the early 2000s, Jamie Morton. One of the things she said was, "Your set looks so much better than ours."
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, there's been growth, there's been change, there's been the program has gotten stronger.
Yeah.
That's because of our alumni who pour into our current students, and it's just a circle that cycles.
Yeah.
So our dysfunctional family, as we call it,
Dysfunctional.
it
I love
grows
that.
larger and larger every semester.
I love that. And that milestone that you're talking about is 750 episodes on the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, 750 videos, just over 7 years.
Yeah, and that's not even including the things that you didn't put on the YouTube channel, right? I can't imagine how many things you have captured throughout the years. If you had to guess, how many?
Well, it's one of those things to where if you actually came to look at our archival footage, if you're talking about the centennial,
Yeah,
LUTV News has documented what has gone on,
yeah,
at least since the mid 90s. There's videos going back maybe 1999, 1998 for sure.
yeah,
It shows you the campus, the
yeah,
mentality. You see the clothing and what people are wearing.
yeah,
So hopefully one day somebody will see us, and what we do is a historical record
yeah.
for the past couple of decades.
Yeah, so not just with our special collections or Center for History and Culture, we also have LUTV News keeping up with the history of this university, right?
Indeed.
I love that. And so you said dysfunctional family, but I know this station, you all bring alumni back very, very often, right? Why is that? You're like, look, we can't get rid of them. They want to come back.
No, there's no getting rid of them. Once you come in here, there's a shared experience.
Yeah.
Those things to where students that may have not known each other in the same years or decade, but you could say, I was a part of LUTV News, or I hung out in the TV studio.
Yeah.
There's an understanding. There's a
Yeah.
shared experience. There is a sense of professionalism
Yeah.
that know exists. But again, you're also part of that larger dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
There are bonds, there are conversations. All of them consistently make fun of me, so there seems to be a rallying point. But no, it's fine. Because
Yeah.
it's all out of love. We work hard, we have a good time,
Yeah.
and we're extremely successful.
So 23 years you've been here, right?
Yes.
In the station. What keeps you here? You obviously love it. You've been hanging around so long, more than 2 decades.
I do love what I do.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a very creative person, so I have a chance to be around creative energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of projects that I've worked on outside of here are because of relationships I've built here.
Yeah.
So, former people that used to hang out in the TV studio or alumni,
Yeah.
they are successful in their own rights. People don't realize that if you're consuming media in this area,
Mm-hmm.
at some point,
Yeah.
they came through the studio.
That's right.
Commercials,
Mm-hmm.
television,
Uh-huh.
short films,
Yeah.
documentaries. If you're watching an industrial video at your job, guess what?
Yeah.
Somebody from this studio or from this department
Yeah.
has had their hands on it. And when you put that into perspective, you start to realize the reach and the influence that the people that have come from this place have.
Yeah, because I know a lot of students go on to, like you said, be involved in our local media and really beyond, right? You have the Jay Moreaus of the world. You have Joshua Productions, who has come through this studio, and the list goes on and on. And so, yeah, it really speaks to how you mentor our students and how you prepare them to be, talk about career ready, right? It doesn't get any better than this. In this studio, you have real equipment, real things are happening. Students are challenged, right? Because you have documentaries, you challenge them to go out into the community, you challenge them to get these interviews, get the scoop, cover their beats. I mean, all the fun stuff.
Well, it's one of those things to where I realize they're students, but I tell them, for me to look at you as a student doesn't benefit you.
Right.
I'm looking at you as a professional.
Yeah.
And with that comes expectations and responsibilities.
Yeah.
We need you to act as such. And then also, when they look beside them and they see me working just as hard as them,
Yeah.
they get that understanding.
Yeah, I agree. And so you're working to build their portfolios, helping them build their packages before they leave. So I love that. And so speaking of mentoring, you've been speaking in the community a lot. Well, first of all, Gordon is always in the community. Like, I look around and I feel like I see Gordon everywhere. I'm not even kidding. But you were just at Liberty High School and West Fork High School speaking to the youth about content creation and production and what's offered here in the Department of Media and Communication, right? So what keeps you involved in the community?
I have a passion for creativity. help individuals
Yeah.
have that opportunity to be creative,
Yeah.
I want to do that. I realize it's a tough sell at times.
Yeah, especially in today's time, right?
Well, yeah, no, very much so. And the fact that, people, parents are like, you should go to school to be a doctor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Should go in engineering,
Mm-hmm.
nursing. All those things are great.
Yeah.
But there are some that have a creative talent that's not necessarily being nurtured.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I can go into a classroom and relate to them
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, I'm from Cleveland, Texas. I'm
Yeah.
from Liberty County.
Yeah. I am you.
I've had the opportunity to create content that has won awards at film festivals.
Yeah.
Content that has been shown on DirecTV.
Yeah.
You can do the same.
Yeah. And speaking of contests and winning awards, right? They will talk about us, the Charlton-Pollard Story, that documentary, which made headlines. It feels like it was just like 2 years ago. It was only just in February because you all have done so much. I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like the documentary has really just, I don't know. It feels kind of historic now. It feels like a little nostalgic, but it hasn't even been a full year and y'all are winning awards. You're still making headlines. So tell me about the documentary a little bit. Where do we see the documentary moving forward?
Well, we're hoping to enter more film festivals.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are talks in the works of more screenings here in the Southeast Texas area.
That'd be perfect.
At the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
They will talk about us as a documentary about the oldest black neighborhood here in Beaumont.
Yeah.
The Charlton-Pollard neighborhood.
Yeah.
It started around the concept of education
Mm-hmm.
and how the community grew from that, and the businesses and the people and the infrastructure that was surrounding the community, the artists that came through on the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an amazing story. I've never met individuals that have so much pride
Yeah.
for their community. So from what I've been told, screenings at festivals, people watch it and see that pride,
Yeah.
and it helps them connect to where they're from.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, and it's infectious, that feeling. I was at the premiere at the Jefferson Theater. I watched it, and that theater was packed to the brim. But while the documentary was going, you have people cheering in the crowd. I was like, who are these folks?
There's a parasocial relationship.
Yeah.
People from that community to sit. We went up to the balcony, Jonathan Tippett and I,
Yeah.
to just hear the reactions.
Mm-hmm.
They were communicating with the screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. Clapping.
Yeah.
There was an appreciation for the work that we've done. The fact that students, who I see as professionals, got hands-on experience.
Yeah.
They're able to put this on their resume. They were also able to receive money thanks to ExxonMobil
Yeah. Yeah.
to work on this. So it was a beautiful thing all around, and I hope people appreciate the work that we did and the Charlton-Pollard community moving forward.
I think that people do. I had never heard the story before, and I'm from Texas. I'm a Houston native, and so me coming in, I've only been here 4 years, and so I'm still learning about the history of Beaumont. Right, I feel like I'm still uncovering, still learning what the history and everything there is to know about Southeast Texas. And so to watch the documentary and to hear the cheering and the I remember that, and I was like, you do? Yeah, oh my God! And I just felt like I was a part of something. You know what I mean? Because I looked around and I'm like, oh my gosh, they were there. They remember that time. And so I'm like, I'm in the same room with you. I don't know. It just felt very, very special. So I'm looking forward to having more screenings of that documentary. I hope we can do that, especially here on campus at Lamar University, to let our own campus community know the work that our students have done. And so all the hard work that came with that. Now, Gordon, let's get into a little bit about you. We got just a few minutes left. Let's wrap up about you, because you are involved in salsa dancing, right?
I am.
Yes. So salsa has made a comeback back to the Southeast Texas area, Southeast Texas community. And so tell me a little bit about, how did you get involved in salsa?
Back in the early 2000s, I went to a free lesson in a restaurant in Houston and got hooked.
Really?
So living in Cleveland, Texas at the time. I was driving to Beaumont for work.
Yeah.
I would leave Beaumont and drive to the west side of Houston
Mm.
to take ballroom dance lessons.
Yeah.
And thankfully for my wallet, they actually started teaching lessons and having events out here.
Yeah.
So I was able to save some money and, go out and dance. And I had the opportunity to start sharing what I knew with people. And
Yeah.
the opportunity to host events over the past 2 decades or a little less.
Ooh wee.
It's a great community. It's a tight-knit community.
Yeah.
And, with us not being able to get together due to COVID,
Yeah.
the event that we had on the 11th, it was a magical thing because all
Yeah.
these people came in that have not seen each other for a long time since the pandemic,
Yeah.
having an opportunity to dance and enjoy themselves. But it's more than just a dance event.
Yeah.
It's a community.
Yeah. Some camaraderie and getting back together and saying, man, we made it. We're back. Let's keep going. Let's do it.
Indeed.
Yeah. And so, why the return now? I know it's been a while, with the pandemic, but why right now? What made this moment like, all right, we got to get back into it?
I didn't realize how much the night meant to people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having conversations and realizing that people lost a lot during that time.
They did,
So
for sure.
people were telling me that space, those couple of hours they planned for, they would make sure they would get a babysitter for.
Yeah.
It was couples date night.
Yeah.
If you're single or don't have anybody, you have the opportunity to come in and socialize. Not that it's about dating, but you're having a chance to connect with people.
Yeah.
Those that come in who don't know how to dance, of course, they're nervous, but people that have more experience just kind of take them in. It's like, let me show you.
Yeah.
It's a community.
Yeah. And so it had to come back. It had to. There was a need for it. Yeah. There was a need for it. And so when's the next salsa event?
So we'll probably be back at the winery at the beginning of 2023, but there are events going on in the area. So if you go to Balamos Beaumont on Facebook,
Bailamos. Like dance, bailamos?
yes.
Okay.
You do that so much better. See, I dance to the music. I cannot speak
Oh my
Spanish
gosh.
unless I'm mimicking the lyrics that I
Yeah.
But you can go there and join the group, and they will let you know everything that's happening in Southeast Texas and some events in Southwest Louisiana.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you dance more and do your salsa thing. How excited are you to have the dance return, have salsa returning back?
Well, thankfully, Michaela Marino, she had started at Poor Brothers Brewery during the summer of 2021.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just finding the right time, and there was stuff going on with the documentary and a number of other things.
Yeah.
I needed to get through with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I could kind of embrace
Yeah.
the salsa nights again.
All right. Okay, that was just for me for my little salsa article. All right, so Gordon, we got about under a minute left here with our show, but tell me, with the year wrapping up, it's been an eventful year for LUTV News, but what are you looking forward to for the 2023 year, our centennial year?
Our tradition is continued growth and success. I don't
Yeah.
see that year or any other year being any different.
Yeah, you're like, we're going to keep on rocking and rolling, keep doing what we've been doing, right?
That's our legacy. We have the receipts to show it.
Ooh, I love that. He's got the receipts. Well, Gordon, I want to thank you for joining me on the LU Moment this week.
Thank you.
All right, guys, if you were just tuning in or couldn't stick around for the entire interview, don't you worry, I got you covered. Just search LU Moment right there on Spotify or Here Comes the Famous Line, wherever you get your podcasts. And as always, be sure to follow us on social media. You already know the username, but in case you don't, here's a hint. It's Lamar University. This is Shelby Rodriguez, Public Affairs Manager here at LU, the pride of Southeast Texas, and I'll talk to you next time.